Hi guys, my name is Deepu Gurke. Today date is 22 January 2024. Today topic is climate changes. What is the reason behind this? Why climate changes? The most reason is human natures, like human are cutting their trees, a lot of trees, and building the houses and companies, factories, a lot of things. That's why the climate will be changed because of tree cutting. The main resource to in the air. Um, that's why in the company or in the company release their gases or polluted air in the air, and also the chemicals released in the rivers, and this chemical will be harmful to trees, and also the human their needs and their uh, things, a lot of things. I means that there is a human nature, like there is a need will be not stop, and so that's why the most reason, and the climate changes, climate change long term, that's the temperature and weather pattern, such as due to why due to the changes of sun's activity or volcano eruption. But since in 18,000, humans activity have been the main driver of climate changes, and the primary due to burning the fossil fuel, like coal, oil, and gases, and that's why, and gases in the I mean the uh, burning the fossil fuel generate the greenhouse and gas emission that act like a blanket wrapped up around the earth and trapping the sun heating and rising the temperature. And the main greenhouse gas that are causing the climate changes, and changing the into the carbon dioxide, and carbon dioxide and methanes. These some from using gasoline for driver car or cars, or coal for heating the building. For example, the uh, clearing land and cutting down the forest can also release the carbon dioxide. Revenue, the agriculture, oil and gas operation are major sources of um, methane emission, and industry, transport, building, agriculture, and land use are the among the main sector causing the greenhouse gases. The human are responsible for the global warming, because the scientists have shown that the human are responsible for virtually all global heating over the last in 200 years. The human activity, like once mentioned above, are causing greenhouse gases that are warming the world faster at any time, at least last 2,000 of years. The average temperature of the Earth surface is now about 1.1 degree Celsius warmer. That it was the late, I think, 1,800 seconds before the industrial revolution. And that the people sorry the many people thinks the climate change mainly means warmer temperature, but the temperature rise is only the beginning of the story. Because the earth is a system, like earth is a system, and where everything is a connect. Everything is a connect, and changes in one area can influence change in other area. So that's the everything is connected. When you cutting the trees, that's also when and also industry it will be release the gases on the air and releases on the chemicals on the rivers. So this chemical also affect on the tree also. The this chemical um, in the I mean the ground and the soils, it will be mixed, and when the tree grabs the water, and this water will be already in a chemical, so this chemical react in the tree also. The Also other reason, what do we say, that the people are expressing climate also every increase the global warming matters. Also the emission, the UV report, thousand of scientific and government of reviewers agreed that the limiting of global temperature rise to more than 1.66 degrees Celsius would help to avoid the worst climate impact and the maintain livable climate. Yeah, two policies currently in place point of 2 3 degrees Celsius temperature rise by the end of the century. The emission that cause the climate changes come from every part of the world and affect everyone. But some countries provide much more than others. Even the biggest, I mean the biggest, mm, biggest emitters, like the emitter like alone accountant for about that alpha have all global greenhouses gas emission is 2020. The everyone must take climate action, but people and countries creating more of a problem has created responsibility to act first. So we face huge challenges, but already know many solutions. We know huge challenges, but already know many solutions. Many climate changes can deliver economic benefit while improving our lives and protecting environment. We also global framework and agreement to guide the progress such as so sustainable development goals, UV framework, convenience on climate changes, and fair agreement. So their board category action are cutting the emission and adapting the to climate effect. So financially require assistance. So switching energy system for fuel to renewable like solar and will be the reduce the emission driving climate changes. But we have to act now while growing the number of the countries is committing to not sorry net zero emission of 2050. The emission must be cut if in half to 2030, either keeping warming below the 1.5 degrees Celsius. So achieving this means that the huge decrease in the uses of coal, oil, and also gas. So over two-thirds of the today provision reserve of fuel need and kept in ground by 2050. So in order to prevent fast to the peak level of climate changes. So we hope that the we can pay also will pay. So that's the reason, and also we can solve this reason when planting the tree. Also avoid the so not cutting the tree, so it will be help. And also we can clean the rivers, so that clean the rivers is more after we can clean our country. That the main things we can do that. And first we can clean our area, and also we can not throw anywhere our garbage. When we collect our garbage in house, we just we can throw in not throw anywhere, just collect the garbage. And when the garbage collector are taking the uh, the garbage collector, uh, you can store and not throw anywhere. So that's the reason the climate changes. So we can also not decrease this. We can, but we can also decrease um, the climate changes. So that's about that. Thank you so much.